definitely. But just excited to get the playoffs going, and it's been a long season, but it's been a fun one, so it doesn't feel that long. But yeah, definitely looking forward to the playoffs.
You speak about the progress you guys have made from day one to right now. What's been the biggest key, you think?
I think just learning from each other. We changed the group quite a bit from last year. We have some stable pieces as well, and we brought in guys that make a difference. So just learning to adapt to them and just play the game around them and learn from each other, and till they get in the back, keep improving.
You said, it's a good. You guys having a good season, so it doesn't feel as long. But compared to last year, how did last year feel?
Last year, the week felt like a little preseason, getting ready for the season every weekend. And when you're losing, that feeling of losing a game, you can feel it through the whole week. So I guess that's what makes the weeks long, and there's a lot of joy around this year's team. So it's been easy.
Edwin, playing with this team and the way that it plays, how do you think it has enhanced your game?
It's helped me keep my game simple. I think I do things pretty simple and make it look easy, and obviously that's because I have players around me that can take over games. So it's up to me to just do my role and do what's asked of me, and let the guys play and enjoy watching them do their thing.
Do you feel like you've evolved as a holding midfielder this year?
Yeah.
And if so, in what ways?
I think just being more efficient with my movements, on and off the ball, defensively. Learn how we want to defend and in key moments to stop plays, which is kind of my job, to put out fires and kill counterattacks. And I think that's my positioning defensively, especially with all the players that we have up top. Transition moments are crucial, and it's my job to kind of minimize those.
Story that I'm working on for next week. How important has Gabriel Peck been to you guys this year?
Yeah, outstanding. Not only for us, but I'm sure as fans, it's a joy to watch him. It's a joy to play with him. I think we can all agree. He's a player who we can rely on to take over games. We have Ricky, Marco, all these guys. But Gabe in particular, out on the wing, you never know what he can do. And he'll take 2 guys on, 3 guys on, and then score a goal. So it's been special to watch him, and knowing we have him to kind of create something out of nothing, and everybody feed into his game, and him playing off the Marco, Ricky, Dejan, and Joski. We just have a top group up there.
When you look at his game, what are the elements that you most admire?
How direct he is, and how he gets up to speed, and how he dribbles with the ball. Obviously, he goes at defenders 1v1 at a high pace, and he's very tricky. He's very tricky, and he has his Brazilian flair to him, and we see it in training when he does flicks and tricks, and it's enjoyable to watch. But he's also very efficient with how he plays.
One thing that's remarkable about him is how many times he has scored your first goal of the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that starts with training as well. Like I said, he gets going. He's exciting. He's young, and he likes to show off his skills. So I think when the game is ramped up and he starts to feel it right away, the outside backs don't know what to do with him.
Have you had any 1v1 matchups with him in training?
I did, and Tucker did. Tucker did too. Tucker locked him up. Gabe, left back.
What was it like going up against him?
No, like I said, it's just so direct, so you kind of back off as much as you can. If he gets it close, you're pretty much done, yeah.
Josh, you could go ahead.
Edwin, obviously you're looking forward to the playoffs, but you guys have this game coming up on Saturday where, if you get a point or better, you guys clinch that top spot in the West. How much of a priority is that for the team right now?
It's our biggest priority right now, I'd say. The playoffs start in a couple of weeks, but for us it starts this weekend. A point's crucial to solidify the top of the West, and that's where we want to be, playing in front of our fans and using them to give us energy early in the game, late in the game, whenever we need it. So our playoffs start this weekend.
It feels like they started like 4 or 5 games ago too, right? with everything going on.
Yeah, and we.
No, go ahead.
Oh, and just as a team, we know that the past couple of weeks have been crucial. So we've kind of already been in that mentality.
And it seems like looking at that game against Houston and sort of paying attention, it feels like everything this year, you guys have been in first a lot, but it hasn't always been easy. You guys have had to earn all the points. You've had to really fight for it. Does it make sense that the last game is also hard, that, you know, everything about this year seems to be like you guys trying to prove yourselves?
Yeah, and I think, like you said, that's been the case the past couple games where we had LAFC and RSL kind of behind us and stealing points from each other, dropping points as well, and you know, all to play for this weekend. And I think that just is a good thing for us to be prepared for when the actual playoffs start, and just to get in that rhythm and get into that mentality of, you know, we need to go out there and get a result away from home and show people what we're about.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you.
And we'll close with Rob.
Hey Edwin, good morning. Thanks for your time. At the beginning of the year, and you know, just to kind of piggyback off what Josh was asking, you know, proving yourselves and that whole concept. At the beginning of the year, no pundits, no media personalities gave the Galaxy a shot. Some were putting this team as low as 13th, saying they were going to miss the playoffs. Did you guys use that as motivation at all during the season, or were you guys looking at outside sources, or really just pushing yourselves? Thanks.
Yeah, I think all the media stuff it comes from people that aren't with us day to day, and you know, aren't being coached and training the way we do. So all that outside noise is pretty much just outside noise, and we have a team that believes in each other, and you know, we're good enough to do great things. So all the social media things aren't something that we necessarily think about.
Buena suerte in Houston, Edwin.
Thank you.
Last question for me. You have a handful of season ticket members going to this game, so it's going to be a good fan base of ours out there. Any message to the fans from you?
Not just the fans that are traveling to this game, but the fans that have traveled to every game, even if there's only one of them. It's been special for us to know the sacrifice the fans make to come out and show out no matter where we are, and that's a big takeaway for me this season, the support that we have from our fans, and it's been greatly appreciated, and we need it more now than ever.